No Steph Curry, no freaking problem. 11 games in the NBA tonight to go through, but we start in Golden State, where for the second straight night, the Warriors steal the show. First quarter, no Steph, no Wiggins, no DeAnthony Melton, and once again, Brandon Podziemski bringing it. Last night, they fell behind early. Tonight, they get an early lead. Lindy Waters inserted into the starting lineup. The Warriors are starting this season playing with a lot of joy and a lot of excitement. Draymond, the touchdown. Second quarter, Warriors off to a great start. Everybody contributing. Jonathan Kuminga. Pelicans come into this one shorthanded as well, and in the second quarter, they start their comeback courtesy of Jordan Hawkins. Still in the second, Pelicans take the lead. Hawkins again, what a shooter he is. But now here come the Dubs again in transition, and now it's Draymond Green's turn from three. Final seconds of the first half, Buddy Hield. What a player he has been for them. 4-1 to start the season. They're doing it on both ends of the floor. Trayce Jackson-Davis, the big block on one end. On the other, Moses Moody to the rim for two. Still in the third, don't forget how good of a season Draymond had last year from three. And now the sophomores starting to showcase their chemistry. Podziemski to Trayce Jackson-Davis. Here goes Podziemski again moments later, this time from distance. And then more from the sophomores. This time it's Trayce to Brandon for two. Fourth quarter, Warriors up big. Podziemski cooking in the absence of Steph. And now in the fourth, the importance of Podziemski. Check out the hustle, keeping a possession alive. And there's Oklahoma Buddy. Just like in last night's win over the Pelicans, Buddy putting the final touches on this one. And Draymond knows where his shooter's at, and he knows who the hot hand is. Buddy to Draymond, right back to Buddy, this time on the cut. Dubs win 4-1 now. They're playing with so much joy and excitement, but now the real test will begin on Saturday in Houston. It starts in Houston, but then it goes to Washington, Boston, Cleveland, who's undefeated, and it ends in Oklahoma City. This is going to be a gauntlet. Next up, we had Thunder and the Spurs tonight. Chet versus Wemby, round one of 2024, and an immediate impact from Chet. Now it's Wemby's turn. The miss, Wemby with the rebound and putback. But the rest of this game would be about Chet Holmgren. All of this still in the first, right back to Holmgren from the perimeter. Thunder rolling early in the second, they find the big fella in transition. And on the other end, once again, Holmgren showcasing that rim protection. We expected a leap from Chet this year, but it really feels like he's evolving right before our eyes. What a nice move. Moments later, right back to Holmgren. Check out the spin and the lefty finish. Thunder would win this one convincingly. They're 4-0, and the one name that I want you to watch for is rookie AJ Mitchell. He had 12 points tonight, and the rich get richer because he is a baller. Here he goes against fellow rookie Stephon Castle going to work in the post. And in the highly anticipated matchup from tonight, it was all about Chet. I'm going to whisper this when I say this. Please don't freak out at me. I'm not pressing any sort of panic button. But so far in Wemby's sophomore year, I've been kind of unimpressed. I'm sure he's going to follow it up with a 40-point performance in his next game when I say this. And again, keep your eyes on this young man, AJ Mitchell. He's a baller. He looks like he belongs on this court and on a team that's competing for a championship. To give him minutes as a rookie is a testament to what they think of him. Most exciting game of the night was probably this one, an Eastern Conference Finals rematch between Indiana and Boston. Pacers are cruising here in the third quarter and sending a message in the process. Benedict Mathurin for three. They're up 22. Remember, he was hurt in the playoffs. I mean, look at the score at this point. Down by 16, 5 minutes to go. It felt like it was over. It felt like it's the Celtics' first loss of the season. But this freaking team is so resilient. Down by 5 now, Brown cuts it to 3. Now Boston down by 3, 16 seconds to go. Jason Tatum, no hesitation. So now we head to overtime. Tatum to White for 3. We're tied again. All tied up at 132 apiece, 10 seconds to go. Pascal Siakam, the dagger. Pacers survive. It's the Celtics' first loss of the season, and the Pacers get the best of them in the Eastern Conference Finals rematch. Siakam with a big night. And how about Benedict Mathurin? Knicks and Heat tonight in Miami, an early Eastern Conference playoff potential showdown, and it's the big bodegas night. Pat was setting the tone here for the Knicks, getting the rebound, spotting up for 3. Third quarter now, Miami's up by 7. Bam right at Cat. Bam's been struggling to start the year. Now the Knicks down 4 and more from Cat, going right at Bam to the rim and the foul. Very next trip down the court, more of that two-man game. Brunson to Cat, pump fake, and triple. Fourth quarter and Big Cat is in full takeover mode. One-on-one against Bam. Check out the lefty hook. Miami down by 6 now midway through the fourth, and Tyler Hero not letting them go away. 34 points for him tonight. But with 2 minutes to go, Knicks up by 8, and it's the big bodega working so hard down low. 44 tonight for Cat with 12 boards, 17 of 24 from the field. He was magnificent. And I'll ask again, what is going on with Bam this season? Only 11 points tonight. He was so good for Team USA. I don't know if he's injured and playing through it, but this is not the Bam that we expected to see. Lakers and Cavs tonight from Cleveland. This one was all Cleveland Cavaliers all game long. I made a separate video all about this game and about the Cavs' 5-0 start to their season. They've been amazing. Now we head over to Chicago, Bulls and Magic. Paolo picking up right where he left off. We all saw that 50-point performance last game, and tonight he was picking up right where he left off with a 3-ball over Pat Williams. The Magic were in cruise control in this second quarter, and more from Paolo, the freight train in transition. Here he goes again in the first half. The crossover on Patrick Williams, downhill, tough lefty finish. But this Bulls team had a huge rally the other night in Memphis, and tonight against Orlando, another big rally. Not a lot was expected of these Bulls coming into the season, but Josh Giddey has been a great pickup. Bulls with their first lead of the ball game up by 1, and Giddey up, ladies and gentlemen. Giddey again. Giddey's doing his part. Now it's Kobe White's turn to do his, that patented step back 3. Late in the fourth, Magic down by 2, 2.5 minutes to go. Paolo again tying it. Bulls up by 1, a minute to go, and maybe the biggest shot of the season so far for Chicago. Patrick Williams putting them up by 4 and hopefully building his confidence. This was almost the most insane moment we will see. Magic down by 3, 0.1 to go. Paolo flips it up, flips it in, but it doesn't count. The Bulls win. The Bulls are 3-2 to start their season, and after the game, a special visit from a special Bull, Joakim Noah, showing them some love. Grizzlies and Nets tonight from Memphis. Ja Morant returning from his one-game injury absence, and the Grizzlies trying to bounce back after blowing that 20-point lead to the Bulls. But the former Grizzly out here looking to play spoiler tonight. Zaire Williams, the steal and the slam. Third quarter, Nets up by 5. What a season it's been for Dennis Schroeder. Fourth quarter, Brooklyn up by 1. There's the former Grizzly again, Zaire Williams. He was everywhere in this game. Zaire with the steal, and then he finds Dennis Schroeder for 3. Now, obviously, the sample size is still really small, but if Dennis Schroeder continues to play like this, he has to be an all-star. Nets up by 8 late, Cam Thomas putting the game on ice. Nets win by 13 on the road, a bad loss for the Grizzlies, and a reminder, there's no such thing as an easy night this season in the NBA. Dennis Schroeder, 33-8. In Washington, D.C. tonight, number 1 versus number 2, Risa Shea against Sarr, a rematch from the other night when the Wizards got the win. Hawks up by 8 in the second quarter, Zachary Risa Shea to the rim. Risa Shea showing what he can do, but the Wizards rookies responding back. Bub Carrington for 3. Wizards up by 2 late in the third, looking for back-to-back wins over Atlanta. Jordan Poole the touchdown to Bilal. Fourth quarter now, Wizards pulling away, and once again, it's Bilal Coulibaly. He has been fantastic for them this season. Can't believe I'm saying this, but the Wizards have won 2 games in a row, and their young guys are looking exciting. Coulibaly tonight, 27-9. Wizards back-to-back wins over Atlanta. Pistons and Sixers tonight. Pistons seeking their first win. Fans booing Tobias Harris in his return, and he's encouraging them to boo. This one was close in the first half, but in the third quarter, the Pistons stars starting to show out. Cade to Jaden. Pistons up by 7. Now it's Cade's turn, coming around the screen for 3. Pistons up by 12 now. They spent the offseason getting more shooters. There's one of them, Tim Hardaway Jr. for 3. And for the first time on the road this season, the Pistons get their first win. Tobias Harris, 18 points, 14 rebounds. Hornets met up with the Raptors tonight in Charlotte. The story of this game was Trey Mann off the bench, going crazy. 27 points in the Hornets win, 138-133 for Charlotte. For the Raptors, they were without Scotty Barnes, who they announced will miss the next 3 weeks. In LA tonight, the young Blazers looking to make a statement over the Clippers. How about Donovan Clingan for 3? Blazers down by 3, 3 minutes to go in the Intuit. Anthony Simons ties it. Now the Clippers down by 1. Norman Powell was carrying them. Crazy sequence here. Clippers down by 1. 30 seconds to go. Powell going for the lead, but he's blocked and it goes out off him. Final chance for the Clippers down by 1 with 4 seconds to go. They draw up a play for Ivica Zubac. They turn it over and they lose.